Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever Yo-Yo recap. This is a webisode that I'll be doing once a week, informing you of what's been going on in the yo-yo community and what's coming up, new releases, some competition info, just everything to do with yo-yos and brands that I like and brands that I know is good and that you like. And the show's just gonna basically be yo-yo related. There will be some kendama stuff, of course. We have a few sponsors already. Big thanks to Yoyo and Twisted Stringz for jumping on board for the first episode. It took a lot of guts for them to just jump on and say, yeah, we'll back you 100% with no videos. They just jumped on just like that, and I thought that was awesome. I'm working up some more sponsorships with a few other people. The reasoning for the sponsorships is, one, to show their support for my show and the yo-yo community, which is you. And also, they'll be donating new product for me to give away to you in competitions and just random giveaways. I mean, every week I'd like to give something away. I know that it won't be like that at first, but it will get that way. So I can't wait for that. And like I say, just so happy that they jumped on board right off the bat. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks you'll see a few more names up on the wall there. The show is going to be a lot like basically a video yo-yo news, except not nearly as in-depth as yo-yo news is. Yo-yo news is just a phenomenal site. I highly recommend for your news you go there. I know a lot of the stuff you'll see on here will be coming from yo-yo news. Also a lot of featured stories that we'll have on this show that you won't hear anywhere else. Like today we have an announcement to make about Twisted Stringz. They're just phenomenal strings, but there may be something you don't know about Twisted Stringz that I have found out and had a chance to talk to the owner about, and yeah, you're going to find out about it today, so stay tuned, and here's the news for this week. For all you Yoyofactory fans out there, they have just released the Anne Conley colorway hot. In a lot of the Yoyofactory videos, I've noticed Anne throwing the Harold Owens Gold Hot, which I'm a big fan of this yo-yo. It's for Yoyofactory. It is in my opinion, the best competition-ready yo-yo they make, with the shape being so perfect and easy for string tricks, while equally being fast and easy to catch as far as whipping and anything goes. I can pretty much land most of my tricks on this yo-yo easier than I could an undersized throw from Yoyofactory or any other company. So needless to say, I'm a big fan of the hot, but the new Yoyofactory Anne Conley colorway is just phenomenal. Yoyofactory is known for the splashes and even their solids, and I'm not usually a big fan of their colorways, but as far as the Anne Conley yo-yo goes, the colorway is amazing. It is it's bright tealish blue color with the purple and everything. Like I say, I'm a big fan of it. I actually have one here that I got. It's awesome. I love the graphic. The engraving on the yo-yo is really nice. The way they did the hot there, they actually put the heart in it and gave it the Anne Conley signature. As far as you can see, the colorway is just really nice on this yo-yo. Very good yo-yo. Also, Yoyofactory has announced that they're releasing a plastic yo-yo called the Hub Stack. The first release is going to be the Afterglow. They're going to follow it up with some releases that are not going to glow. They're going to be solid plastic yo-yos. It's going to be a pretty cool yo-yo, fairly affordable at 25 bucks. It's going to feature a LED light inside. When you throw it down and start spinning, it will light up, and that's going to be cool with all the glowing in the dark stuff going on right now with the string companies and everything. I think it'd be neat. It's a cheap throw. The shape is very similar to the Shutter, which is, as you know, one of their new metal yo-yos, which I've yet to try but really want to see what all the hype's about it. It's very affordable at 45-50 bucks itself. The Hub Stack is set to be released on January 27th, and it's going to run for about 25 bucks, like I said. Also to be released January 27th is Yoyofactory's Checkmate. It's a re-release of the yo-yo. I don't know if it's going to be new colorways or what, but I know that the size, the weight, and the pricing is going to be totally different. So look forward to that coming up on January 27th. The guys over at Gsquared have announced that they will be releasing some new Tritons and Albatrosses on their site Tuesday at 9 o'clock p.m. Now these won't be available at any of your yo-yo retailers that I know of. They will strictly be just on the Gsquared site. They got some new colorways which I have to say look amazing. I've seen them. They're awesome. You can take a look at them. They're just... wow, I really like these. I know at 8:58 p.m. I'll be sitting at my computer waiting for 9 o'clock so I can get me one of each. Actually, I plan on ordering one of each. They're going to be including some kendamas with some of the orders, so definitely get some of those. They will be going quick. The price range is set. They'll be from $70 to $110. I guess it depends on the colorway, maybe the yo-yo. I'm not sure how the prices are going to be, but I know you need to get over there and be ready on Tuesday to get one because they're going to go fast. If you haven't had a chance to try the Quake while you're over at Gsquared, I highly recommend that you can get one before they're sold out because, man, you want to talk about a good yo-yo. They've done a great job. Jake really knows what he's doing when it comes to designing yo-yos for a yo-yoer. I think this is because he throws so much. If you ever get on his site, you can check out some of his videos and you can tell. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows what it takes to make a quality throw. So, like I say, get over there on Tuesday. Get you some throws. Try to get you a Quake. Maybe end up with a kendama from Jake. That would be awesome. Anyway, just get over there and check out these colorways. I guarantee you'll find one you like. Twisted Stringz has been sold and is no longer owned by Jen. If you've been to their site lately, you have noticed that when you click shop, that it goes straight to a white square. There's no products available. You may have noticed in the leading up to this past week that if you go to Yo-Yo Expert, Yo-Yo Sam, any site, there's hardly any quantities available in the string, and it's been that way for some time now. And a lot of people's been wondering, what's going on? Why hasn't there been any string available? Well, the reasoning why is a guy named Mitch has bought the Twisted brand and is in the process of getting it up and going. There is very good news involving this new purchase of Twisted. I've had a chance to talk to Mitch over the past week, and he is just really awesome. I had a chance to interview him. I'm going to be posting the whole interview in the comments below this video. You can take a look at it and see some in-depth answers of some very good questions. If you have any personal questions for me to ask Mitch, feel free to email me at yoyorecap@gmail.com. I'll be glad to get the answers for you. I mean, he's a really good guy. He's very involved in the yo-yo community as well as other skill toy communities. I'm going to go ahead and read just one or two questions that I asked him. One, I asked him, do you own any other yo-yo companies right off the bat? And he told me, he started out selling on eBay. He sold on there for about 8 years, buying and selling, collecting yo-yos and such. And then he moved on and opened up a website, and you may know it. It's yoyosam.com. I highly recommend it. The selection's amazing. A very easy site to work with, and the pricing is phenomenal. He now also owns Yo-Yo Zekio. He also owns Bahama Kendama, Z-Sticks, Sam Sack. These are all very good brands, very quality brands, and the good news is all this quality that he's put into these products will transfer into Twisted Stringz. Twisted Stringz has always been a very good string. Jen's done an excellent job getting a good image for Twisted Stringz, and I think that Mitch is really gonna make this image even better and bigger. The good news is he's on a larger scale than Jen, so he will be able to keep product in stock at all your major yo-yo sellers, including himself, including TwistedStrings.com. In the future, you can go to Twisted Stringz, click on any string you want, and they will have it in stock and be ready to sell it to you immediately. There will be no waiting around, and I just think that's a big plus. I mean, it's nice to go to a website and pick something and not have to worry about the website saying sorry, sold out. So I'm stoked about it. I'm a huge Twisted Stringz fan. They're a sponsor of the show here, as well as Yoyo Zekio. I mean, I'm just super stoked about it. Another question I asked him, will you continue making the same product line that Jen has established? He said, I quote, "Yes, it is our intention to keep all the products that Jen developed and then to slowly add some more. We think Twisted Stringz has a great image and we like to keep the image and the spirit of the brand as it is, while adding to the products and the availability of the products." I mean, I mean, I'm so excited about this new owner. It's awesome. He said he'll be continuing. I was wondering, with him owning Yo-Yo Sam, if he was going to make it an exclusive thing that you can only get at Yo-Yo Sam. But I asked him that, and he said that he will be selling it to all. It will still be sold at all the best Yo-Yo stores. So, and he hopes to add more stores. So maybe, I don't know, Twisted Stringz in the UK more, and maybe in Canada. I don't know. There's no telling. I mean, Twisted Stringz has a better backing now, so there's no telling where it may end up and how big it'll get. If you haven't tried Twisted Stringz, I highly recommend it. Right now I'm using Type X a lot. Project X. Also Gray Matter. I love Gray Matter. Matter of fact, I'm running Gray Matter on the Hot that I showed you earlier in the show. Super good string. Very slick. I like the string a lot. All their strings are really good strings. You should definitely try it out. Big question. When will the site be up and running? When can we get new products? When asked that, he said, "We expect to start production by January 24th. We have some existing orders to fill, and then we will start tackling new orders." That's awesome. That's this month. That's great. I look forward to that. Any last thoughts? Since Twisted is part of a larger company now, we hope to get production revved up so most, if not all, of the Twisted String line is in stock at all times. We plan to do more event sponsorships as well as add more yo-yo accessories. We are really optimistic about the future of Twisted Stringz and look forward to getting lots of feedback and ideas from Twisted Stringz customers and retailers to help us continue to grow and continue to have the best yo-yo strings available. So there you go, man. Look forward to seeing Twisted Stringz behind a lot of throwers in their competitions, and I mean, the sky's the limit for Twisted Stringz now. And like I said, super stoked to have them on board with us here at Yo-Yo Recap. And we'll be passing along some product to you very soon. I know he's going to be sending me a good bit of string, as well as Yoyo Zekio sending in some stuff, as well as some of the sponsors I'm working with now that aren't quite on the front lines yet. They're more in the back I'm working with, but they're coming up. It won't be long. You'll see them right here on this board. So anyway, like I said, at the end of January, January 24th, 25th, go ahead and shoot over to the site, check, they may be up and running, get you some Twisted Stringz, and also keep checking back weekly, because you never know when I'm going to pop up and say, I got the Twisted Stringz to give away to the first person to do this, or the first picture of this, or to answer this question. I can't wait. So stay tuned and keep checking with us weekly, and you'll be surprised what you might be able to win right here on Yo-Yo Recap. That's it. I hope you enjoyed Yo-Yo Recap this week for my very first episode. I enjoyed making it. I realize I'm not the best editor, and I'm working on that. I'm going to get some better software, some better camera people to help me out, and maybe we can expand the show and get it bigger. A lot of sponsors I'm talking to jumping on board, which means more product for you to win, quality product. There will be no junk on this show, I promise you that. And I'm so excited about this show. I'm putting a lot of effort into it, and it's very hard. It's very hard to do, but I enjoy it. I love the yo-yo community, and I know that I've always wanted a channel that I could go to and say, and turn on while I'm doing this or doing that, and listen to and say, wow, this is what's going on. Sweet, I need to go check this out. This is what everybody's into. I want to be a part of it. So anyway, that's what I want this channel to be. I want you to come back and we'll talk, comment. You can follow me on Instagram at Yo-Yo Recap. You can email me anytime you want with any questions, anything you want to know. yoyorecap@gmail.com. I'm going to be doing some unboxings. I got a special package from Caribou Lodge on the way. I think it's got something in it you may have never seen, and if you've seen it, you haven't seen it many times. So be sure and check back. I'll be unboxing that in the next couple episodes. May do a special little couple-minute episode just for that. Got all kind of I'm gonna do some maybe some maintenance videos. They'll be separate from the show, but you know, anyway, I had a blast making this, and like I say, the quality is gonna get, but dude, it's just gonna get better from here. And if you heard any background noises during this video, it was my little girl. She's quite rowdy, so I try to film while she's sleeping most of the time, but she don't sleep very much. She's 11 months old, and she's learning to walk, so she makes a lot of noise. So excuse the background noise, and I have no way of editing it out. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Just try.